Hey guys, we're live playing Idle Trainer today. Hold on. It's gonna be a really short stream, guys. I just wanted to pull some Ultra Balls, so let me see. Let me send out. Let me send out this link. Hopefully you guys can hear me there. To do that, we're gonna go here. But I've been playing Idle Trainer. It's pretty fun. I'm still trying to figure out who's good and all that, but hopefully over the next couple weeks I can test some heroes out and we can figure that out. But let's go over here. Let's let everyone know. Let me let everyone know. Alright, so I let everybody know. We're going to be doing some Ultra Ball, which is equivalent to keys. Hey, Mohammed, welcome. Which are here in the PM Garden. Not sure what that stands for. PM Garden. Anyway, I have 72 grand captures to do. So there's like a 4% chance right now that we get a 5-star. So I'm really excited for that. We should get at least 1 or 2, right? With 72 keys, I think. So let's see it. Hey Joel, hey Basic, how's it going? Before I start, I did want to look at some heroes or Pokemon real quick and see what your guys' thoughts are. So I put out a tier list. You know, I'm gonna bring up that tier list right now because I think, yeah, let me look at that tier list. I think it's pinned here, so in general. Okay, so looking at the tier list, I may have rated some people too high. I also may have rated some people too low. So first, I'd like to start off with Lugia and Ho-Oh both being S+ tier. I think that's accurate. I don't plan on changing that. I think they're both the best heroes in the game, especially Ho-Oh with his ability to stun on his main attack. It hits everyone, so that's decent for TapTap heroes. So you know that's going to be good here. Although the percentage is pretty low. So this Pokemon's basic attacks can stun. That's just okay. The speed being plus 50 makes Ho-Oh the second fastest hero in the game. And every time he stuns, which he probably will on his basic attack or in casting a skill, he's going to get it for 4 rounds. 4 is specifically good because it's going to apply to his next attack. Or his next skill, so that's really good. Let's exit this. What's this? And Lugia is Nameless King equivalent, so he's just going to do a lot of damage, and he's pretty strong. But some people I may have miscalculated on that I want to go over are Alakazam. It's the first one. So Alakazam, I didn't realize that his 50% chance to silence might be pretty good on 4 people. That ability is not bad, and his stats are decent. I think his attack, we're looking at an attack of 8,609. The problem is his speed. He is slow. This is very slow, sadly. So that silence may not come in time, you know? When taking damage, increase this Pokemon's skill damage by 25% and true damage by 5%. So this is also pretty bad. But because he's slow, he probably will take damage before he casts his skill. And this seems pretty good. I mean, 5% true damage is kind of low, but that skill damage being high, I think I think I'm gonna keep him at A tier. After reading it again, I don't think he should move up or down. What else do I want to look at? And let's take a look at, okay, someone I may have overrated. And I thought on stream I put him at A tier, but for some reason I have him at S tier. But I put Pidgeot at S tier for some reason. Deals damage 132% of attack. So this is good because he has the highest attack set in the whole game. And that can make him hit pretty hard here. 132% is a high percent chance. And it hits backline enemies, which is 3, so it's like hitting 3 people, right? And reduces their hit rate by 20%, which can be good, I think. Increases dodge by 20% and attack by 35%. So this is the one hero that has dodge in their kit. I don't. You guys let me know if there's another one, but I think he's the only one with dodge in his kit. His basic attacks just do extra damage. Like, this is stronger than a regular basic attack by 15%, and it hits a backline enemy. And then when he dodges, he increases his attack by 25%. 25% is no joke. On a hero that's the highest attack in the entire game, 25% is a lot. I don't know what his tanking capabilities are, but I'd be really interested to see a 6-star Pidgeot tank and see what happens. He is fast, too. He's definitely up there with one of the top 10 fastest, I think. So I don't know. You guys let me know. Like, I think we need to test it to see how often it happens. But I think Pidgeot, I put him at S tier. I think maybe he's closer to A+. S might have been too high. But I think there's potential here for a really strong Pokemon. And like I said, I think we need someone to test it. His defense is decent, actually, but his health is low. Who else? Oh, I may have underestimated Scizor. We saw some pictures today in the... I think 25% attack is always better than skill damage, but true damage is better than attack. So Scizor, I rated at B, I think? Let me check. Scizor. Yeah. Oh, no, I rated Scizor A tier. So his ability is he deals damage 150... That's a high percent. To 2 random enemies, so only hits 2. And inflicts poison on them, so it's guaranteed poison, which does extra damage 86% for 2 rounds. Then everyone around him like does extra damage to those foes. And then increases attack, that's normal. And then basic attacks target the enemy with the lowest amount of HP. This Pokemon's basic attack inflicts poison, which deals extra damage. See, I don't know, reading it again, like, it doesn't seem that great. But these percentages are kind of high on his skill. But honestly, it doesn't seem that good. I think I have to keep him at an A tier, you know? Like, I saw some pictures where he was doing a lot of damage. But reading the skills, I think, yeah, his main skill hits 2 people for a lot of damage, which is good. But 2 people is only a third of the team. I think there's some heroes out there that hit everyone for less damage, yes, but you're hitting 6 people, so you got to multiply basically his attack by 3. Another one I wanted to look at was Machamp. I rated Machamp pretty low. I put Machamp at B tier, I think. Yeah, I put Machamp at B tier. Aloe's been using Machamp. He's got it maxed out at 140. And it's carrying him really hard. I think the biggest thing is he's doing true damage almost because defense break. And 192% is a gigantic percentage. Increases defense break. Yeah, so he's doing true damage. His crit rate goes up when people die. And then his basic attacks increase his crit damage. So this is really good after people start dying. But because he's like on Aloe's team, he's the strongest guy on his team. People are going to die in the content that he's doing, right? So every time they die and every time he basic attack, he's kind of scaling really, really well into the match. in TapTap, this wouldn't be that good because matches end too early, right? Like 4 or 5 rounds, or they used to, before the healers came out. But before the like healing was OP, people would die too early. You know, like 4 or 5 rounds in, like everything would be dead. You wouldn't have time to scale up like this. It's a reason why Puppet Maid's not that great. You know. But he is kind of fast. 801 is like the, I'd say, pretty fast speed. You see a lot of Pokemon at 801 speed. Last one I wanted to cover. Let me look at this real quick. I think this is going to be good. I think it's going to be good. If like if you're Arcanine and as well, this is going to be pretty strong. But I don't know if I want to pair Arcanine with him. But this is too good. Increases all eyes, extra damage to burning foes by. That seems really good because everyone will be burning, and he helps with the burn. You know. Yeah. Let me see this. That seems good. I think Charizard will be good with like an Ultima frontline. You know, someone instead of a tank, having someone who can die early. That would be good for Charizard. Let's look at this. I wanted to look at Jinx. I think I underestimated Jinx because I thought healers weren't going to be that good, but it looks like healers are better than I thought. And she heals a lot. Heals all allies for 60% for 3 rounds. Increases attack by 30 and crit rate. Crits heal the ally with the lowest remaining HP for 2 rounds. It's pretty good. And then when below 60% increases, his crit rate is like really high. I think just like the constant like heal over times are gonna stack pretty good and make some teams like really hard to kill. Like I've been running into Blastoise and I find them pretty hard to kill. Let me check the chat real quick. Hey Darkin, what's up? Hey Cartoon, I'm gonna try to make room in the club. I'll constantly be adding new people and stuff. But you can join another club right now and just be ready to switch over when we get space, if that's okay with you. The Jinx does look weird. Let me look at one other guy. Dragonite. So I've been considering getting Dragonair. I feel like it deals damage 112%. That's just an okay percentage, but it hits everyone. Think of like, look at this, 112% of attack to all enemies, but he only has 7,700. Let's compare this to Charizard. Charizard hits everyone, same thing, but for 84%. So that's a whole like 30% less, but his attack is 2,000 higher. So that's a lot better. Go back here. But then you're looking. Increases HP by 30 and attack by 30. Yeah, thank you. Basic attacks hit 3 people, but for less damage. This is better, I think, than hitting. So the problem is you give those people energy, but most of the time it's just nice to hit more people. You'll do more damage. If this percentage jumps up a lot, then this could be good. You know how they level up? These skills will level. You got to remember that. Like, some people at 6-star get a lot better at 9-star because the skills just going up a little bit of percent makes a big difference. On these kind of skills where it only increases HP and attack, it's like, not a big deal. But for some other skills, which if I see one, I'll let you guys know. Usually like the poison skills, when those percentages go up like a 10 or 15%, that's really good. When ally basic attacks, this Pokemon has a 25%. Okay, this is why I think Dragonite will be good. Someone brought this up, and I don't know if I realized it, but when an ally basic attacks, so anyone on your team basic attacks, that means even if they're silent, that's fine. As long as they're not remember, there's not that much CC in this game. So as long as they're not stunned or frozen, which are, I think they're the only 2 CCs I've seen, even if they're silenced, they can basic attack. And when they basic attack, this guy has a 25% chance to basic attack again. Every time Dragonite basic attacks, he's gaining energy. So Dragonite has the potential to just boom, boom. Like, first round, basic attack. Second round, skill. Third round, skill. Fourth round, skill. Like, Dragonite can start hitting a lot of people, like, constantly. And I think if, like, think about this. At 9-star, what does this upgrade to? 25% is already pretty good on every basic attack. Is this going to go up to 30%? Like, some people would say that's small, but being already at 25 is good. I can't imagine this going up 10%. If this hits 35%, that'd be really, really strong. Like, you're talking about basic attacking twice sometimes. I think this is super good. So I think that's why Dragonite is like probably my go-to here. Like, I know Scizor looked good. People were saying Scizor's good, and I know I hyped up Pidgeot to being S tier, so he could be really good. But this is the main reason I'm more hyped about Dragonite, right? Raichu, I think, is probably up there in S tier. I may have underrated him, but the fact that he's able to stun clerics is decent. He hits all enemies for 115. That's a good amount. And this skill here, at the end of a turn, deals damage 40% to all enemies every round. That's pretty good. He's just at the end of every turn, he's doing damage. To everyone. I think that's good. So I think Raichu's up there. He's probably on the same tier as Scizor to me. So it's like Manectric, Snorlax, and Crobat I probably wouldn't use. But then like Pidgeot, Scizor, and Raichu might be in the same tier. With Pidgeot having the ability, I think, to reach up to Dragonite's tier. Like, Pidgeot might be good, guys, as a tank, which is crazy. Like, this is what's gonna happen, right? Like, where is it? Dodge, here. Pidgeot's your tank. He dodges something because you have some dodge rune on him or something. Increases his attack by 25%, which is huge. And then, boom, cast this skill. This is going to hit so hard. Hey, Aloe, we're just talking about you. What's up? Who do you think I should upgrade to 5-star first on my team? Yeah, or 6-star. I think Pignite's pretty good. Let me see your team real quick. Basic. Oh, I should kill this. I haven't attacked yet. Oh, man. Dang. Yeah, basically a better version. Huh. Oh, I'm only doing 1% per hit? Oh, I'll wait then. Oops. I've seen that happen before. Cartoon. Aloe, where are you? Or Basic, where are you? Oh yeah, here. Now it's at 2%. What the heck? Who's hitting it? Oh, I better kill it. I got it. Got the last hit, boys. 1,000. Oh yeah, because I didn't place very high. I got 5th. It's hard to catch up to these guys. They're so strong. You defeated the club training boss. The following rewards are yours. So I got an extra 400 for hitting it. I don't know how much. So I got 1,000 just like you, Basic, but the extra 400 is like as if I got 2nd place. But 1st place still gets the most. So I'm happy with that. There's a big jump from 4th to 3rd. Like if I'd gotten 3rd, then it would have been a lot, but I don't deserve 3rd. Okay, I forgot where we're at. I was about to. Oh, I was gonna look at your team, Basic. Let's do that. Pignite seemed. Oh, you have. Oh, I want to see. Like, I want to know if this is good. So if you were able to 5-star or 6-star him, I'd like to see it. But yeah, Pignite's probably better. I'm also in the same spot where I don't know to use Lapras or Pignite. I'm not sure. But Growlithe would be cool. I want to see what he can do. I think. I actually think that Pignite burns people, right? Yeah, when taking any damage has a chance to put burn on them. So then with your Growlithe adding the extra burn, or Arcanine adding the extra burn damage would be really strong. But, oh, and you have this guy. I don't know what he does, though. Oh, he also has a chance to inflict burn. See, there's potential for, like, a burn team to be pretty strong, I think. Like, Let's check something real quick. Is it possible for me to check this? Can I look at auras real quick? Okay. 6 Blaze. Dude, I don't know what -1 plus 40% is, but this seems really... Like 6 Blaze may be really strong. What do you guys think this -1 plus 40% is? I know -1 is probably a glitch here. It should be something else. But what is attack and what? I don't think it's HP. Because HP 40% would be broken. Everyone should just go all Blaze at that point. So the attack is already amazing. So what is this 40%? What do you guys think? Can I get some guesses in the chat what they want extra 40% of? Let's talk auras. Let's talk auras. Crit damage? Interesting. They do have that one already up here. So the reason... This is awesome, by the way. Whoever did this, like, this is awesome. The developers or the game designer. The fact that, like, water... What are they good at? They're good at healing off of crits. Like, they have 3 guys that increase crit rate. I think Jinx increases crit rate. And relies on crits. Blastoise heals off of crits. Gyarados gives crit to his entire team when he crits. Like, the fact that their aura matches what the characters do is so awesome. Like, crit rate plus 20%, crit damage. I can't think of a better stat that water Pokemon want. And I don't want to do this a lot on this game, or on the stream, because recently I had people saying that I complain too much about TapTap, which I agree. Like, I complain a lot. I mean, to be honest, like, I find streams like a good way for me to vent with the community about things that I disagree with. So if I sound like I complain a lot, and I mean, I do, but that's okay. If you don't like that, like I said, I'm not doing it to like. I'm gonna tell you what I think. So the fact that like. TapTap Heroes would never do anything like this. It'd be super boring. It'd be like 9% attack, 9% defense, or something like that, and or HP. And they wouldn't. There are no synergies between inside of the factions at all. Like none. People always ask me, can I make a burn team? Can I make a poison team? Can I make like this type of team? No, you can't. In that game, it's just always better to go like the same 6 heroes and forget the rest of that. But in this game, this seems possible. Like, I know I'm not at endgame, and I might be wrong, but I feel like if you made a full 6 water team, the aura would give such a good... it would make something that looks really bad, right? Like, crit rate plus 20% crit. Let's look at this. So, normally, I would look at Jinx, and I'd be like I said, B tier hero, right? If I go to Jinx... Let's talk about this. This is going to be really cool. Let's talk about this. Jinx's ability, right here. Let's just look at one. Crits heal the ally with the lowest remaining health. That's awesome. This isn't random. It's not healing a random ally or a frontline ally. It's always healing the lowest HP health. This means this heal is always going to get good value. So whenever, I don't know if it's whenever she crits or when anyone crits, but it heals the ally with the lowest remaining health by 45% for 2 rounds. This is pretty good. Yes, exactly. I think this game is better for experimenting on different comps. So crits. So this is really good, and this goes well with the aura. 20% extra crit chance on the entire team means this is going to happen 20% more of the time. You combine that with Gyarados. He increases his own crit rate by 30%, and when he crits, it increases all allies' crit rate by another 8% for 2 rounds. This is super cool. Like. All right, now he has 30% crit, right? And then I think he has something else. Oh, this is awesome too, by the way. So this is he has 30% crit plus the 20% crit from the aura. Now he's sitting at 50% crit. Now let's go find an artifact that gives you another 20% crit or like 10% crit. So now you're sitting at 60% crit. Then when he actually hits you with a critical strike, it's going to go up another 8%. So you're talking about like you have a full crit team, right? And everyone's critting. And his crit damage is increasing as well whenever an ally crits. Like I bet this stacks. So his crit damage could get insane. I could see Gyarados one-shotting 2 people on his skill. And then go to this. Then Blastoise, another one. Boom, where is it? When the ally crits, heals him he will never die. Constantly, not just when an ally crits, heals himself for 100%. You gotta remember, when an ally crits, he's probably also getting healed by Jinx. So he gets a big heal from himself, and then he gets a heal over time from Jinx. Like, this could be super strong. Like, your team would never die, they'd constantly be critting. I'm also stuck on the same one basic. I think. I'm stuck on a Jinx stage. When taking any damage, reduces the attacker's defense rate. That's not it. There's another... Who's the other one with the crit thing? It's not Lapras. This guy? I think there's another one with the crit. Maybe it was a different faction. But those three for sure. Oh, I looked at that one already. Although she increases her own crit rate. Like, she'll have almost 100% crit rate, I feel like. Oh yeah, she has a base crit rate of 40%. This is at 6-star. At 7-star, this will go up. She has a 40% base crit rate. Add another 20% from the aura. Add another 8% from Gyarados. A crit rune. You're talking about like almost 80% crit, like 70% crit. It's really cool. And then when she drops another 15, she almost has 100% crit rate. It's awesome. Why not? It's supposed to be Wobbuffet, right? I rated him very, very low. I think he's like... I feel like if you're gonna run six water, I would probably skip. Why not? I would have Blastoise tank. I would try to run like 2 Gyaradoses. I would run like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'd try to run 2 Gyaradoses or 2 Laprases or something like that, or 2 Blastoise, and just try and remove this guy. But I think Kingdra's good, so I would use Kingdra for sure. I would use Jinx, Kingdra, Lapras for the CC, Blastoise, Gyarados for the crit combo, and then 1 duplicate. I don't know if I would ever use this guy. I don't think he's that good. Anyway, that would be super cool. Like, if someone wants to build a full water team, go at it. That would be fun. Oh, I just saw your messages, Al. Anyway, I don't know what you guys thought about that. How many? I'll show you. I'm doing 30. I have 35 of these. I have 56 of these, and I have 6 of those. I haven't been spending anything. Kind of waiting for the respective events, you know. And then we have 72 of these. So, can I do you guys mind if I just keep talking about auras, or do you guys want to see pools? Like, I'd like to keep talking about auras and like in combos that I think are possible. For sure. Okay, but alright, so Earth counters water. Like, as far as like they do 30% more damage to water. In one go, if you use gems, it's possible, Aloe. You'll have to use gems. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about. So let's talk about Earth next. And I'll look at Claydol. Cartoon, if you're still watching, I'll look at Claydol when I talk about Earth. Because I think he's Earth, right? Oh, I play on T3. Yeah, I know, but I don't think you can get enough. I've been clicking and I didn't get enough. Okay, so HP and crit reduced. So if you look at the triangle, do you guys remember there was, I think, water countered fire, fire countered wind, wind countered earth, and earth countered water. So I think earth counters water, and the aura, this is cool, also counters water. So earth gives 20% HP, which is a ton. It's a ton because if you remember, if you look at the tier list, and if you remember when I read the skills last stream, that all the earth heroes are really tanky. They're like more supportive heroes, right? And crit rate reduced, so they get hit by crits less. They're less likely to get hit by crits. And the fact that they also counter water, it's like it's a really good counter. It's a hard counter. So this is cool that like there's that. I just wanted to point that out. But let's look at the synergies between that. Like, I kind of already said it, but if you're going to build a full Earth team, they get a lot of health. They're super tanky. The fact that they already have a bunch of armor on top of getting more health from the aura, they're never going to die. Like, I think Venusaur is probably the best Earth I've seen. This guy's like they're supposed to be their carry. Slaking is supposed to be their carry. Deals damage. There's something he has really good, which is this one. Increases his true damage by 100%. Super strong. This Pokemon can inflict stun for 2 rounds. That's also really, really strong. But then this. It's not that great. I think, unless it stacks. If it stacks, it could be good. This is supposed to be Earth's carry. I play on T3. I do think slacking... Oh yeah, who's slacking? I do think he's Earth's carry, but I don't know if he's strong enough. The fact that he stuns is good, and the true damage seems good. Yeah, I think he's pretty good, actually. What did I rate him? Please don't tell me why did I rate him C? Am I missing something? Oh, that's why I rated him C. This Pokemon's attack have a 55% chance to inflict stun on himself. That's why I rated him C. He's not good. That's why I read it. The second time I read it, I thought he meant on the Pokemon he basic attacks. No. He can stun himself for 2 rounds. It's bad. It's just like the game, by the way. I don't know if you guys ever played the game, but Slacking had the thing where when he attacked, he had to wait a turn. It was like using Hyper Beam every round. I think Vibrava's bad. So Earth struggles, but I think Earth makes up for their lack of damage with these 2 Pokemon. It's Riley. We all know Riley's good. I don't need to talk about her. In Venusaur. I think I've never seen this in TapTap really, but I've heard it's a thing in Idle Heroes. Deals damage, whatever, to everyone. Good. Heal the ally with the lowest remaining HP. Okay, like I said, that's good value, right? Lowest remaining is good person to target. But for 15% of max HP. If that 15% of max HP is Venusaur's max HP, this is a huge heal. Because Venusaur is one of the healthiest Pokemon in the game. Yeah. We may have to make a second guild, guys, for more players. Where am I? I forgot. Oh, so I'm done talking about Earth. I talked about Wind a little bit. The last one is Fire. The last thing I'm going to talk about today before I start doing pools is the Fire team. So I think the Fire team has burning potential, like I said. Oh, let's look at the aura first. I'm pretty sure the aura was like... yeah, well, it's the one we can't figure out. So the attack is really good. 20% attack, super good. Like... really, really good. I don't know what this is. Any more ideas? Does anyone have any idea what this could be? -1 plus 40%. I don't think it can be something amazing. Like, it's not going to be HP, because 40% is too much. So I don't know what it is. Maybe... Let's look around. Skill damage? Do you guys think it's skill damage? I think it's skill damage, guys. I think it's 40% skill damage. Yeah, Joel, I think that'd be good. Damage reduction, 40% would be too good. It can't be that. I think it has to be... I think it has to be, like, skill damage. You know why I think skill damage? Because I think it's taking, like... So the 3 threes, I think, are taking 1 from each, right? So, like, look at the spout is basically wind and water. So the crit is coming from the water, and the HP is coming from the wind, right? So I think it's taking 1 stat from each for the 3-3. So Oh, nope, that doesn't make sense for Scald then. I'm wrong. It can be anything now. Although it makes sense for other ones, like Hurricane, it takes the attack and the HP from it takes the attack from the wind and it takes the HP from the earth. So I was thinking here, right? The wind, it takes the attack from the wind and then it takes the skill damage from the fire. And see, here's another one with fire, and it gives skill damage. This one is HP and attack. It's fire ground, but that's because it's taking the HP from the ground. It's taking the attack from the fire. So I think this is skill damage. Or skill damage reduction. Yeah, it could be that. I think 6 fire is probably busted anyway. Right? Because attack 20% is a really good buff. So let's look at a potential fire team, which I think is going to be my second favorite. For sure, water is my favorite build. Like, if I could go 6 water, I'd be hype. Like, those guys critting constantly, it sounds like a fun team. And watch out. Watch us get a familiar that or a trainer. It would be equivalent of a familiar that increases crit. At one point, you might have a 100% crit rate on someone on a water team. I forgot what I was looking at. Oh, yeah. Let's look at the fire burning combo. Yeah, let's talk about Machamp. So, fire team. Weezing, probably the worst one. But he heals. So he's your healer, but I don't know if I'd use him, honestly. Might go combo someone else. Machamp, I don't know if he burns, does he? He just hits people really hard. Yeah, no. He just hits people really, really hard. Flareon, everything burns. Skill hits 4 people, burns them. Indefinitely, I think. If anyone can test and confirm that the burn never falls off, then let me know. This Pokemon's basic attack inflicts burn on the enemy. So basic attack, skill, and when he dies, inflicts burns on all enemies. So Flareon is like how you add burns. Also, if you tank with Emboar, he's going to burn them when they basic attack him. Has a pretty good chance to do it too. So Arcanine is going to be your assassin along with Machamp. Machamp and Arcanine are going to burst down, killing people who are burning. But you need to have Arcanine for this. Increases all allies' extra damage to burning foes by 15%. This is pretty good. I could see this going up to 20 or 25% with 9-star, which would be insane. And he randomly burns someone at the end of every turn to help apply more burns. And his attack can be dodged, so it's pretty good. And then lastly, Charizard. When Charizard dies, he burns people when he dies. So that's good. And then, yeah. Unfortunately, they would stack, I think, but Arcanine's 4th skill wouldn't apply to the poison, right? Only to the burn. Yeah. I think, and all this extra attack is going to be insane on, look at this attack. 9,847 attack. Honestly, I don't know if Hex is going to be as good. I think some of these 6 ones are so good, I don't know if Hex will be better. They probably will because Lugia and Ho-Oh are broken. Those Pokemon are too strong that you have to kind of go Hex, right? But if you can't get those, then I think you can have a competitive 6 team, but that would be hard later on. You need lots of copies, right? A lot of fodder. But maybe if you pulled all in one faction in every Miracle Eye or Safari Ball, in every Safari Ball, if you pulled only one faction, you could eventually make a 6 team, I think. Especially once 10-star comes out. When 10-star comes out, you can feed all your 9-stars from other factions into a 10-star of one faction, right? So it's not like they're useless, your other Pokemon. I was looking at control resistant HP. That's what they get. It's actually not as good here because there's a lot less CC in this game. So 6-7 and 6-Hell aren't as good, or light and dark. Okay. Well, I think we pulled. Oh, let me look at Claydol, like I said I was going to for cartoon. Where is Claydol? I think he's Earth. Oh, nope, he's not Earth. Maybe he's Fire? Water? In the world? Where's Claydol? What? Oh, maybe he's dark. He is dark, okay. That's pretty good. Nice. That's huge. Ooh, not that great, honestly. His does a good amount of damage. I mean, he's only for the early game. I don't think he's bad for the early game. Especially you can put him in it for an aura. But let's start pulling, right? Let's pull. We're doing PM Garden. So I'll pull 2, and then I'll pull 10, and then I'll pull 10 ones, and then 10, and then 10 ones, and then 10, and then 10 ones, and 10. Let's do these 2 first so I can... Can't see. Oh, it's a light, which is good. Need lights. Okay. Now let's do a 10. Sorry. Oh, 2 of the same guy. That's not a good pull. Okay, now let's do 1s. We're just looking for fodder even. Like, I don't have to get a rare hero. I'd be happy with, like, 5-star fodders. Would be good. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I need 4-star fodders too, obviously. Oh. Let's hope for a 5-star, guys. Someone rare. That'd be too lucky. Ooh, that's another Zangoose. Fire. Do I want fire? Probably. Oh, that's another. Was that fire too? Another fire. Okay, so. Oh, one more here. Okay. So we'll do this. 5-star, 5-star, come on. Dang. Come on, guys. Let's get a 5-star. No. I'm gonna run out of space, won't I? Yeah, no one should let me pull. This is bad. Dang. Why not's terrible. Is this unlucky? Did you guys get more 5-stars than this? I mean, I have 0, but like, were you guys expecting more 5-stars? I don't know if I was expecting that many. I was expecting 1, so as long as I... Oh no, I think I... Oh no, or 30. Oh, you got it on your free pool. Well, yeah. Dang. Oh, 3 or 4 from a 60. Okay, well, I'm about to run out, so hopefully I get one. If not, that's just... I mean, that's normal. Time to re-roll, right? Go get a start on T4, I guess. If I use up all these and get nothing. Maybe it's the... Oh, that's a 4-star, that's good. I was thinking 1 from 70, but it looks like 0 from 70. My 5... So far, all my 5-stars are from, I bought the Star Shard, or not Star Shards. Alright, last one, guys. Hope I get 1 here. Yeah, it's fodder. Yeah, I know. Farfetch'd. He's my favorite Pokemon, so that's cool. I don't like how they made him, though. I wish it was just regular Farfetch'd, but I understand they can't make it exactly like him, you know? So I got 1 5-star, which is what I was expecting. No, I don't need this. This is a terrible bag. Well, we're done, guys. It may have been a little underwhelming. How many of these F5? So the trick to using these is I don't want to use. Wait. I don't want to use these, right? Like, so as long as I don't use those, I think I'm fine, right? Well, let me see. I want to see what Farfetch does. I never actually looked at him because he doesn't go to 6-star. Oh, wait. No! Why'd they make Farfetch so bad? Okay. Alright. I didn't have very many of Storm or whatever, so that's fine. I was actually really hoping for a Fire Fodder, just so I could like put him in to make my 3/3 aura, but no Fire Fodder. So let's just... I don't know if I want to mess with it. I might just wait. Oh yeah, I get these. Nice. So I want to get Dragonair. How do I get Dragonair? Oh, not that one. Let's go to Bell Event Shop. 1127. I'm hoping by the end of the week I get 2500. I know it's going to be really hard. But yeah, I'm going to try and get Dragonair. And then I'll spend like $500 to get the other Dragonair. I do think that was kind of unlucky, but it was what I was expecting. Like I said, I thought I would get one, you know? Sadly, I don't think that helps me progress. I've been stuck on this stage for a while. So let's see what's going on that's making me lose this. Oh, it only gets half of it? Yeah, no, I'm used to it. That was actually still better than what I got in TapTap Heroes. You think that's very unlucky? I think everyone else just got lucky. Does that mean I'm very unlucky? Oh, this is why. I can't kill it. Wow. Because I can't kill it. Oh. I think I could have killed it. Oh, I think I can beat this. I think the issue is, Lapras isn't freezing her at all. If Lapras gets a freeze, then she can't heal, right? So... or a silence would be good too. Ooh, she dodged a lot. That was interesting. She's dodging. Oh, she's dodging a lot. Is that normal? Oh, no freeze. So she healed back up. You need a freeze, dude. You need a... Oh, we beat it. I knew we could beat it. Guys, I'm probably done streaming. Those were bad pulls, I guess. Nothing exciting. I've got... Yeah. Yep, I'm on server 3. My name's Team Rocket, and I'm on Team TapTap. I like Team Rocket, it's funny. They're the bad guys. I want to be the bad guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hit up the Discord. Let's keep talking. Can you guys help me, like, make adjustments to the tier list, too? If you really see something crazy I need to update, then let me know. And remember, always look at it and, like, if you're seeing a screenshot or if you have a hero and it's just, like, way over leveled compared to everything else on your team, like, that's kind of hard to tell if they're good or not, or if it's just because of the levels, right? So be careful there. Anyway, I'm off for now, guys. Peace. I'm on server 3, dude. Maybe you're playing the wrong game. Someone actually asked me that the other day. Sir, T3. Dang, they're already at T6. Goodness. Yeah, I'm on T3. I just showed you. It's Team Rocket. Okay, cool. Yeah, hopefully I get better luck next time, guys. My bad. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Joel. And with that, I will sign out.